Let's talk some more heavyweight boxing. I see Anthony Joshua is getting a lot of disrespect. I knew it was coming. In a sense, he's kind of spoiled the boxing fans by coming out so great against Dillian White, Vladimir Klitschko. So now they expect every fight to be a knockout. Every fight's not going to be a knockout. Tom Brady's not going to get 300 yards every game. It's like they want every meal to be candy. Every meal can't be candy. That's not realistic. It's like AJ said, even Mike Tyson with the distance before. He's trying to get his confidence back. He's working with a new trainer. He's trying to work out the kinks. And if you're trying to work out the kinks and mesh with your new trainer, you're gonna be, thinking in there. And we all would have liked to see him open up more, but we keep telling him what to do. He has to do what he wants to do when he's in the ring. We're not in there with him. And then some people even got mad about the little incident at the end of the fight with Jermaine Franklin. But then at the same time, you want him to show passion. That's the problem I had when people went off on him after the Usyk fight, the second one, when he grabbed the mic. You want him. I think I saw it in a Mike Tyson documentary, and Ice T said it. Something to the effect that you want a lion, but then you get mad at him when he rips through the cushions in the couch. So which is it? Do you want Mike Tyson to be this ferocious attacker, or do you? I said Mike Tyson. Do you want Anthony Joshua to be this ferocious attacker, or do you want him to be passive? The things that people say online are just wild, weird to me. It's like they're looking for anything. Why didn't he do this? Why didn't he do that? How come he didn't knock him out? What's the guy got to do? It's like people are waiting on him to lose so they can say, "See ya. I told you he wasn't as good as we thought." You guys got to stop. You guys got to stop. Anthony Joshua is not just a regular fighter. He's a special fighter, and I'm not a fanboy. But for a guy to pretty much not have much of an amateur career to come in and do what he did to Klitschko when Wilder's people didn't even want him to mix it up with Klitschko because Klitschko knocked Wilder down sparring with a body shot. James Bashir, he talked about it. I believe he was there, so that's a fact. So for people to act like he's not special and he's different, if you come back from back to back losses, you're gonna be different for a while. You're trying to figure things out. You're trying to figure where did I go wrong? How do I make sure this doesn't happen again? And it's just very strange. And then people like to badmouth him for getting knocked out, against Ruiz and all that. The old traders used to say something to the effect that they didn't even want to work with you unless you had a couple losses on your record because that shows you hadn't learned anything unless you had some losses. But nowadays, because of Floyd Mayweather and him protecting his wins and losses, everybody wants to protect their wins and losses. So they judge you by, do you have a loss? Do you have a loss? When back in the day, it was kind of a rite of passage to at least have one loss so you could actually show your greatness, show you could come back from defeat. But the thing that I really want to talk about, I think Dillian White is the perfect fight to bring what you guys want to see, that aggressive AJ back. I think Dillian White is perfect for that. And I think had he fought Dillian White last night, I think it would have been a knockout. I think he obliterates Dillian White because, of course, they're not too fond of each other, but also Dillian's chin has kind of betrayed him at this point. So when Joshua connects, and I believe he'll do it faster, I think you guys will see the AJ that you want to see, And Dillian White's happy to engage, but Dillian White throws he throws this wild overhand right now where it's like it's very tough manish. It's very like over the top and almost like it hits you in the back of the head or something. But if AJ fights Dillian White, I do believe you guys will get the version of Anthony Joshua you want. It'll be brutal. I think it'll be one-sided. I think AJ's too big and strong for Dillian White. I think Dillian White's best days are behind him. No disrespect to Dillian. At first, I thought he was no more than a glamorized club fighter, and then he proved me wrong. But now he seems to have, made me rethink it. Now he kind of seems like a club fighter. And of course, he's going to talk the talk like he can whoop AJ. He might want a payday. I don't know. But I haven't seen anything from Dillian White that makes me think that he's going to go in there and demolish AJ or any of the top heavyweights. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis. Y'all fighters need to learn from them, Tyson Fury. They're fighting each other. No matter who wins this fight, at least they had the courage to sign the dotted line and get in the ring. You need to do the same, Tyson Fury. Mix it up with the G's in the division. Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua. We don't want a Deontay Wilder fourth fight. And I hear Wilder might be fighting Usyk. But anyway, off the topic. If Dillian White steps in the ring with Anthony Joshua, this will be the third time, second as a pro. I think AJ wins in brutal knockout, and I think it'll probably finish Dillian White because he'll probably be humiliated and he'll just have enough, because where can you go from there? Especially if it's by an uppercut. If he goes down by another uppercut, it's a wrap. But you guys need to make up your mind which AJ you want, because you tell him to be, more vicious and brutal. And then when he's that, you're like, why does he do that? And sure, it was after the fight, but still it shows what's inside of him. And there was a lot of back and forth going on with Jermaine Franklin and Anthony Joshua. And Joshua, I think Franklin was getting mad because he was getting jabbed, and it was a strong jab. It was a jab that was just snapping Franklin's head all the way back, and then he's getting caught with the same hooks. And I was saying someone at the height, 6'2", could be a problem for guys so tall, because when Lennox Lewis lost both of his fights, both fighters were 6'2". I was saying their chins kind of align perfect for the guy that's 6'2". But AJ did something, I think, kind of smart. When he was fighting the shorter guy and his hands are up, just jab him right here. I mean, nobody really keeps their hands up that high, so you can almost connect with the jab every time. And if your hands aren't too close in, you can slide right through there. Nose, chin, lips. But cut AJ some slack, y'all. He's coming back. Derrick James was talking about he did what he wanted him to do. He took away everything from Franklin, and Franklin couldn't do anything. And you saw that. The dude was just kind of lunging. He was lunging and missing most of the time. AJ's defense was nice when he got hit. He took it well. He stayed composed and calm. Let him work on some things. He just got rid of Robert Garcia. Now he's working with Derrick James. Anyway, like I said, this will be the fight to give you guys the AJ you want. This is the J. Roos Theory. Make sure to beat down the like button. Comment, share, subscribe, and be fearless. Yay, yay.